Welcome, Libra, to your Starspoken Oracle reading for the week of July 22nd through July 28th, 2026. This week unfolds like the calm after a storm, the promise of stability and celebration following a period of inner and outer shifts. The energy invites you to anchor yourself in harmony, to recognize the milestones you've reached, and to consciously craft spaces of joy and belonging. The Four of Wands leads your journey this week, illuminating the power of secure foundations and collective triumph. Let's begin by tuning into the cosmic weather shaping your path. On July 22nd, the Sun moves into fiery Leo, entering your 11th house of community, hopes, and shared visions. This transit boosts your social confidence and encourages you to step into leadership roles among friends and groups. It's a time to shine within your networks, expressing your authentic self and drawing others toward your warmth. Then, on July 23rd, Mercury stations direct in Cancer, your 10th house of career, reputation, and public standing. Mercury's backward dance has been stirring reflection about your professional path and public identity. Now, clarity returns slowly but surely. Expect insights about your goals and the way you communicate your ambitions to crystallize. This is a chance to move forward with renewed focus in your outer career world. Saturn's retrograde station on July 26th in Aries, your 7th house of partnerships, invites you to revisit the structures and commitments that underpin your one-on-one connections. Patience and reevaluation are key here. You may confront old patterns or unresolved responsibilities, with the opportunity to rebuild stronger and more aligned bonds. Finally, the true North Node retrograde enters Aquarius in your 5th house of creativity, romance, and personal joy. This shift beckons you to reconsider how you express your unique self and find pleasure outside of others' expectations. It's a call to liberate your creative spirit and nurture authentic joy in your life. Against this rich astrological backdrop, the Four of Wands emerges as your guiding card, a vibrant emblem of celebration, completion, and the sanctuary of shared triumphs. The Four of Wands is a beacon of stability after upheaval. It represents a hard-won moment when the foundations you've labored to build become visible and tangible. It's often depicted as a joyous gathering beneath floral arches, symbolizing homecomings, weddings, or communal victories. The card asks, where in your life do you feel grounded? Where are you ready to acknowledge success and invite others to rejoice with you? This week, the Four of Wands challenges you to hold space for both inner and outer security. It's not merely about external achievements but also about recognizing and honoring the emotional and spiritual structures that support your well-being. It's about creating environments, physical or relational, that feel like sanctuary. The card's energy encourages you to celebrate not only moments of arrival but also the ongoing process of building harmony. Let's look at how this theme manifests across your areas of life. In love, Libra, the Four of Wands invites you to envision partnership as a sacred home, a place where mutual support and celebration are continuous. Whether you are partnered or single, this week nurtures the desire for emotional safety and shared joy. For those in relationships, it's a fertile time to deepen commitment, perhaps through meaningful rituals or simply by expressing gratitude for what you've built together. For singles, The card asks you to reflect on what kind of emotional home you want to create with another, what feels stable, joyful, and true. This is not about rushing but about setting an intention for the kind of partnership you want to celebrate. At work, the focus shifts to collective achievements and the fruits of your collaboration. With Mercury direct in your 10th house, communication about your professional role becomes clearer, enabling you to articulate your accomplishments and future goals. The Four of Wands encourages you to recognize how teamwork and shared milestones have propelled you forward. It may be a week to celebrate a project's completion or to organize a gathering that honors the group's efforts. This card also reminds you to create structures at work that foster a sense of belonging and stability, not just for yourself, but for your colleagues. Financially, the Four of Wands signals a period of consolidation and reward. You might find that your previous investments, in time, effort, or money, are beginning to yield tangible results. This card encourages prudent celebration. Acknowledge what you've earned and consider reinvesting in foundations that support long-term stability, such as your home or family. It's a good time to review your budget or financial plans with the clarity Mercury's direct motion brings, particularly since your career and public reputation intertwine closely with your income streams. When it comes to health and energy, the Four of Wands encourages you to create a sanctuary that nurtures your well-being. This could be a physical space, like tidying your living area to cultivate calm, or a ritual that anchors you daily, such as mindful movement or restorative rest. With Saturn turning retrograde in your 7th house, you might feel called to reassess the boundaries you maintain with others, ensuring they support rather than drain your vitality. Ground yourself in routines that honor your body's need for stability and celebration alike. Now, let's break down the week day by day, weaving the tarot's wisdom with the astral currents. Wednesday, July 22nd, the Sun's entrance into Leo ignites your 11th house. This boosts your social confidence and desire to connect with like-minded souls. Let yourself be seen in group settings, and consider what role you want to play in your communities. The Four of Wands energy supports invitations to gatherings or online meetups where you can share your vision. Thursday, July 23rd, Mercury stations direct in Cancer in your 10th house. Communication about your career picks up speed, but clarity builds gradually. Use this day to revisit unfinished conversations or projects. Your insights deepen as the day progresses. The Four of Wands suggests celebrating small wins in your professional life, perhaps by acknowledging your progress with a trusted colleague. Friday, July 24th, Mercury is moving direct again, but clarity is still returning gradually. In career and public matters, give important conversations room to settle before treating every answer as final. In career and public spheres, you may feel more confident expressing ideas or negotiating roles. The Four of Wands encourages you to cultivate gratitude for your professional network. Consider sending a note of thanks or recognizing a mentor's support. Saturday, July 25th, the weekend opens with a chance to deepen your sense of home and belonging. Spend time nurturing your living space or sharing a meal with loved ones. The Four of Wands energy fosters a joyful atmosphere, ideal for relaxation and connection. Sunday, July 26th, Saturn stations retrograde in Aries in your 7th house, calling you to revisit partnership agreements and boundaries. Reflect on how your relationships, romantic or business, either support or restrict your growth. The Four of Wands provides a grounding force amid these reassessments, reminding you that strong foundations require honest evaluation. Monday, July 27th, the North Node retrograde enters Aquarius in your fifth house of creativity and joy. This transit invites you to reconsider how you express yourself and find pleasure independently of external validation. The Four of Wands encourages you to create rituals or projects that celebrate your unique creative spark, anchoring your joy in authenticity. Tuesday, July 28th, the week closes with a focus on harmonizing your community roles with your personal needs. The Four of Wands calls you to embrace the balance between shared celebrations and private sanctuary. Use this day to plan future gatherings or personal projects that honor both. To deepen your journey this week, consider these journal prompts. 1. Where in my life do I feel most secure and celebrated? How can I honor these spaces more consciously? 2. What partnerships or collaborations have helped me build a stable foundation? And where might I need clearer boundaries or adjustments? 3. How can I create a personal ritual or environment that feels like a sanctuary, nourishing both my spirit and my relationships? As your weekly guidance, Libra, I invite you to engage in a unique creative exercise aligned with the Four of Wands. Design your sanctuary map. Take a blank sheet of paper and divide it into 4 quadrants. In each quadrant, draw or write about one area where you feel grounded and celebrated. This could be a physical place, a relationship, a personal practice, or a creative outlet. Then, beneath each, list one small, intentional action you can take this week to deepen that foundation. This exercise anchors you in gratitude and intentional growth, reminding you that true celebration arises from the deliberate cultivation of spaces that support your harmony. Remember, this week is about more than just achievements. It's about creating and acknowledging the sanctuaries that sustain your heart and spirit. The Four of Wands encourages you to celebrate the milestones seen and unseen, the relationships that feel like home, and the joy found in secure foundations. Your affirmation for the week: I build and celebrate sacred spaces that nurture my soul and honor my journey. Carry that with you through July 28th. Subscribe so your next weekly reading is waiting for you. Trust the timing. The stars have spoken.